guys, welcome back to Ask Mia. This week we have Jennifer Fogle with us. She's our new agent joining our team. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you today?
Good. So tell us a little bit about yourself, family, kids.
So I have 3 kids. I have 3 kids,
Exciting.
a boy and 2 girls. My girls are twins, so that's always fun.
Cute.
We have a great big French Mastiff, Roscoe. He's not quite a year and a half, so he's fun and crazy. So life in our house is very
exciting.
We've got a lot of things going on.
Yeah, you've got a lot of movement.
Lots of movement. So I've been in the greater Hampton Roads area for 22 years. I went to college down here. I did not grow up here, but I went to college down here, and I fell in love with the area, and I never left.
That's awesome.
So, yeah,
that's great. We're glad you stayed.
Yeah, me too. So, yeah.
So tell us, what are you passionate about?
There's so many things. You know what? I really enjoy the thrill of the hunt. That is my favorite thing to do. So, like, you know how when you go to like TJ Maxx or even Nordstrom Rack.
Yes,
you're like,
I'm a Maxxinista for sure.
So you go in and you sit there and you're like, all right, I know what I want, but I'm not really sure if they're gonna have it. But when you find it, that feeling,
that moment is so.
That's my favorite.
It's so rewarding.
Yeah. So I really enjoy doing that. So so I kind of feel like that kind of ties into real estate.
It does.
So the thrill of being able to find that home for a buyer.
Yeah.
And then you get that that look on their faces when they're like, this is it.
Right.
This is the house I want.
Yes.
So I think that's. I don't know if it's passion, but that's kind of what gets me.
I think that's
going.
definitely passion for sure.
Yeah, it definitely gets me excited.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what made you decide to get into real estate?
I really like the market, and I love this area, and I want other people to really love this area too.
Right.
So I feel like once I feel like I had a lot of friends. Who doesn't? And they're always like, oh, I really like this area. I really want to find somebody that does this, that can help me. And I'm like, you know what? Why can't it be me? Why shouldn't it be me?
Why shouldn't it be you?
So I was like, you know what? All right, I got y'all. So I went, I got certified or licensed, done, and so now here I am. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's why.
And so what makes you the most excited about this business? Would you say it's being able to help your friends?
The
thrill of the hunt. Yeah.
So it's sort of just, you sit there and you're like, all right, this is what we're looking for. It's almost like a puzzle.
Right.
Yeah. You have all these things that you want to do, you want in a home. And so, now you have to try to find that right piece.
Right.
That goes with people and their desires, and those 2 pieces really need to come together.
Yes, so, those 2 pieces and managing their expectations, all of that.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
That's fun. It is. It's the fun part.
That's awesome. All right. And so when you're not out, killing it at real estate, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, I did mention that my house is a crazy nut house, right?
Right. Yeah. Yes.
So I usually manage all the crazinesses. And I do love to read.
That's awesome.
I do. I love to read.
Not enough people read these days.
No, not enough people like to read. And I don't get to read very often, but when I do, I really love to sit down and read. On a cold day, in front of the fire, with a cup of tea.
It's one of my favorite things too. Remind me to send you, I'm part of a book club, so remind me to send you that.
So that's what I really like to do. And then I have this plant population in my kitchen.
That's awesome. Like fresh herbs or just like succulents and stuff? Houseplants.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. I will say that my kitchen is going to have the most amount of oxygen in it because I have the most plants in my kitchen. But so I'm trying, and I've gotten my kids into it. So
that's great.
All three of my kids each have huge plants in their rooms.
That's awesome. So you guys have a little green thumb situation going on. Maybe you can have a little backyard garden farm.
It used to be black. Thumb was black. I could kill a cactus. And now I'm starting to it's not so awful.
You've learned from your mistakes.
Unfortunately, I've had a few casualties along the way.
Haven't we all?
I play with the plants and
That's
I
awesome.
move around. I pick things up, but I put things
Very
down.
cool.
But I'm also a bit of a gym rat, so I like to go to the gym. So I also like
Yeah.
put things down.
That's great.
So, yeah, so we have. I don't know. I have fun. I like to have fun.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome, Jennifer. We're so excited to have
Thanks
you
for
on the
having
team.
me.
And part of our Cahoon family.
I'm excited.
So
Thanks
thanks
for having me.
thanks for coming on the show.